Hello everyone, welcome back to Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. In the last episode, we conquered Pridemore Keep and defeated King Knight. This episode, we're going to be tackling the Lich Yard to defeat Spectre Knight. So, before that though, we're going to be going up and to the right to find the Troupple Pond. We will find the glorious Troupple King in all his trout and appleness glory. Before we actually talk to him though, we want to take out our fishing rod and pressing up and Y. Yes, to fish at the ground. No, to fish into the water, and we get a music sheet. What do you think you're doing, mortal? And also, you get a bunch of apples. So, what you want to do is press up to talk to him, say, aid me, and he can give you one of these 3 ichors. I went over these in the last episode, so I will not be going over these now, but I'm going to be getting the ichor of renewal and the ichor of boldness. Now, I'm gonna be quiet here for a second so that you guys can hear this glorious dance. Fare thee well, Shovel Knight. Return if thou hast need of my aid again. So we get an achievement, Troupple Acolyte, and now we're gonna head off to the Lich Yard to defeat Spectre Knight. Justice in spades. Now let's go and look at this spooky. I gotta say, I really like the background here. Just the amount of detail that was put into it. Anyways, these trees, if you hit them, then you can launch them up. Hit them again, you can launch them higher. Jump on them, and then you can get some extra air. These frogs will stay in the ground and then leap out once you come close, and will also become layered in electricity, as you can see right there. So jump on the frog. And also these signposts, they will spawn these immortal ghosts that cannot be killed. You can use the post to actually jump on them with your shovel attack, but it won't actually do much. Here, destroy this to get a bomb, but you see that there's a bunch of exploding walls here. Get this to get another bomb, and then destroy this wall right here. Lure the skeleton over here if you miss the jump. If he will just come a bit closer, I would appreciate that, please. I'm begging you, man. Okay, yeah, we can use one of these 2 skeletons. Oh, almost. Okay, wait. I'm sincerely apologize for this. There we go. Did not mean to jump on his skeleton head after it came off, but I guess that's fine. So kill all these skeletons here, destroy the wall on the top left to get a treasure chest, and then kill the skeletons. You also could have jumped down here if you wanted, but I wanted to get the gold. Here we have a skeleton man. You don't want to kill him right away. As you can see, there's a ladder up there. Jump on his head and then climb up to get some extra gold, and also there are some ghoulies here. Or a ghoulie, but there can be multiple if you decide to destroy the fence posts. A skeleton hidden in a wall for some reason. Oof, yes, these ghosts can be pretty annoying throughout the level, and throughout other levels, because they're immortal and can't be killed. You can stun them temporarily, though that doesn't really help much, usually. Destroy these dirt blocks to get some magic, and we have a green skeleton mini-boss. You cannot jump on his head normally without getting hit, as you can see there, but you can jump on his head while he's in the ground like that. So what you want to do is you want to jump on his head like this while he's in this state, and then you can kill him. Easy peasy, and you can get a full heal in exchange, which I actually really needed, because I was about to die. So kill these lightning frogs, and then use this tree to get up on top of this platform. Wait until it goes all the way to the left so you can grab this red gem, or just the magic and if you're being stupid like me. Wait until the platform goes all the way to the left, and instead of falling, actually get there and get the red gem. I gotta say, man, I gotta give real props to the people who made this music. It is absolutely glorious. Here, in this part of the stage, this mechanic is very neat. Lightning will flash occasionally, showing you where all the blocks are hidden. Watch out for bottomless pits here, because they can be very, very frustrating if you don't see them, and you just walk right into something and you're like, oh, come on, that wasn't there. Even though it was, you just didn't wait for the lightning to flash. Kill that skeleton, jump on the top of these platforms to get some red rupees. Or gems, sorry, I keep on calling them rupees. Watch out for that pit, and then move on to the next checkpoint. Here, you could kill all of these guys with their Chaos Orb, but what I like to do is open this with a bomb and then kill all of them. Before you climb up there, destroy this wall to get a turkey in the hidden area below. So, if you jump on these spires like so, fun fact, in New Game Plus in this game, those spires would actually spawn ghosts. You get a treasure chest and another skeleton hidden within the wall. And if you hit him off like that, he'll just walk straight into the water. Jump up and go along with the normal route. Here, what you want to do, hit this, and then jump on both of them to get to the top left area. Be very careful here, wait until the lightning flashes for you to jump so you can be very certain of your platforming, and we have a music sheet. Alright, make sure the ghost doesn't get in your way here, he can be extremely inconvenient, as shown right there. Alright, I will be right back. So, as I was saying, this ghost can be very inconvenient for platforming, and, ooh, how am I going to get this? I'm gonna try... Oh no, oh wait, no, I did get my gold bag. I don't think I'm gonna be getting the other two, so I'm not gonna waste your guys' time anymore. Hit this spire to spawn a ghost if you want to for some reason. And here we have a new mechanic, scales. Skeletons with these weighted heads will drop the scale down along with you as long as you're standing on top of it as well. It takes at least 2 entities to actually drop the scale downwards. And this is going to be used later on the level, so remember how this mechanic works. Now if you fish down here and don't actually hit the ground, you will find a truffle fish if you didn't actually get to the Truffle King earlier. So this frog is weighing this machine down, so let's get that guy out of the way. Jump when the scale is getting close to the water so that you can not drown. Then jump and climb up this ladder. Be very careful of the second set of spikes here. What I like to do is I like to wait until a beetle actually gets far away from the spikes so I don't get hit by the beetle into the spikes. Here, what you want to do is you want to wait for the platform to come to you. Then what you want to do is you want to just attack the dirt blocks as they're coming towards you to collect all the blue gems. So now, for this area, you can either use the skeleton head over there, which is what I'll be showing, or you could use the lightning frog to scale this thing down and then get on to the next area. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to make this scale go up, hit the weighted skeleton head all the way to the other side, or to the other scale, stand on it so then you can kill this frog. Get this, get the red gem, or just let it fall like a doofus. Collect these gems, and what you want to do here is you want to jump off the left skeleton's head and get to the top left to find a blue chest. What could it be? In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not going to believe what I just found in this chest. Chester will sell you the Phase Locket. The Phase Locket temporarily makes you invulnerable and is literally makes you win the game if you use it constantly. For example, I'll show you what it can do. So later in the game you obviously get more magic, so you can basically be in a permanent state of invincibility as long as you have enough magic. Very, very overpowered, but also very helpful if you're doing like a no checkpoint run. I personally am not going to be trying to use this, but it is very, very helpful if you're trying to do like a challenge run. I am guilty of spamming the Phase Locket on some of the harder bosses, but that doesn't matter. Here we have our first example of an orange checkpoint. Now here, what you want to do is you want to, if I can show this, get up here and use this weighted skeleton head, put it on this scale, then be very, very precise, don't drown, and get the chest, which has a music sheet. Alright, as long as the skeleton head is still on the actual scale, you should be able to get back fine. Kill this skelly boy. Then wait for this skeleton to drop it down. Kill him so you can have access of his skull. And as you can see, there's another sparkly pit. Hopefully it's actually a fish that we can use. Fish like a good old fisherman we are. And we get a goldfish. Or, well, I guess it is kind of accurate. It is gold and a fish. So here, what you want to do is... okay, I gotta say this. I've played through this game many times, and I had never learned how to get those gems right there. So if someone knows how, I would definitely appreciate you telling me. I also don't know what the point of this tree is. I have no clue what the point of a lot of these things are. But jump down through the middle, and you will drop through the floor and get to this mini boss of sorts. It's pretty easy as long as you're patient with his jumping. Jump on his head, and easy kill. You also get a full heal along with it, further emphasizing my point of having too many full heals, though I think my point's going to be disproven in the future boss fights when the actual stages get really hard. Here we have a very, very challenging section, for if it's your first time here. This flashing guys with a bunch of frogs. If they are in the black backgrounds, you cannot see them when the light's black. So get this dirt pile and wait until this platform goes all the way to the left. You'll know it's all the way to the left because you can't see it. It will be covered in black. These green zombie men will die in one hit, which is very, very convenient. Because if they didn't, it would be extremely difficult to actually beat this stage. Kill this, or don't kill this ghost, stun it, and we have another full heal, full magic refill, along with a checkpoint in the middle. We have a boss fight. This is no place for the living, mortal. You shall be summoned when it is your time. Everyone has a time, as we saw with your beloved Shield Knight. Lies! I won't believe such talk from phantoms. Your very existence is a vile deception. The enchantress is just full of surprises. She granted me new life, so that I may take yours. Our third boss, and the hardest boss we faced so far, Spectre Knight. He will occasionally throw a scythe at you, teleporting to a random direction to catch the scythe. The scythes do have different patterns. After every attack he does, he will float across the screen like this. For a while, he will just be doing this scythe attack and the teleporting attack. What you want to do is you want to wait until he teleports to your side. Here we have a cool anime kind of slash, where he'll back up and then he will do his little slashy thing at you. He does not take knockback, so that's your time to pogo on his head. Obviously, no, he has more future attacks, which I believe I will be showing soon. So yeah, as long as it's basically just waiting until he teleports to your corner and he does this attack. Then you can hit him. Here, this is his third attack. He will summon zombie men from the ground. Can be inconvenient, but they die in one hit, so it's not too bad. Now, if he will demonstrate, he can do the lightning flashing technique, which doesn't really do much since only like 1/4 of the screen is actually darkened, and you can still see him with the clouds. But I guess it's cool for effect, and kill him easily. Another save her dream, or I guess a catch her dream, but this is the trick. We have actual enemies. Enemies in this mode spawn, they drop a lot more gems. I would recommend using as much magic as you can because they will respawn anyways. So use your chaos spheres if you want to, and just kill everyone. If you die here, it does not matter at all. Catching doesn't really matter at all, so this is just a very convenient way of getting gems. Wake up, destroy your fire pit for Smokey, and we also have a mysterious red chest. This contains a meal ticket. This occurs occasionally throughout the adventure. There's no pattern to it, but just sometimes you'll get a mysterious red chest with a meal ticket. But before we do that, we've discovered another area. before we go to the village and get that wandering traveler, we are going to go down here to go to the forest of phasing. Now I'll give you a wild guess as to what trinket you're going to be using here. The phase locket. Press up and Y to go across, and this basically demonstrates how completely overpowered the phase locket is. You become invincible, and you can collect a lot of gems this way. The stage itself isn't that hard, just use the phase locket when you're above the spikes since they are insta-kill. If you're running low on gems because you died a lot in the previous stages, which I can't blame you if you're a new player, this stage is very, very friendly, and there's a myriad of ways to get gems. So just use your there's no really other things there's not much I can say besides just use your phase locket. I'm not going to be getting those up there because I don't feel like it. Here, you can kill these birders if you want, and yes, that's what they're called. But I'm just going to be ignoring them for the sake of time. Use the phase locket here to not die by the spikes, and you will find a chest. Dig, 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 and you get a music sheet. Head back out, and we're going to go to the village to turn in our meal ticket and our music sheets. But, trick, there are some more music sheets. Jump up here because I want to turn in another sheet to the gastronomer. Now what I want to do here, instead of buying a meal ticket from the Gotician, I actually want to purchase a magic upgrade, because those can be fairly useful. Talk to this lady. She will upgrade your magic for 1,500 gold. Now what I want you to do is you want to climb down here and talk to these NPCs. A new face, everyone's welcome here. Talk to this Grandpa Swamp, and this deposed king will say, "King Knight reigns no more, now I can rule Pride more. Can't wait to greet old Plume and Beaky," which are the griffins that we actually murdered, so bad news. This Grandma Swamp person, this witch, will tell you a bunch of useless stats. "Thanks for helping me kindly, witch. I'm not a witch." Talk to this person and dance. And you get, yes, another music sheet. So now I think that's going to be it after returning these music sheets. For now, thank you for watching. Next time on Shovel Knight, we'll be conquering that wandering traveler as well as going into the next area to conquer the Explodatorium, Lair of Plague Knight. See you guys next time.